means that you get to play Thirst for Meaning, which is a nice instant speed card draw spell that only costs 3 instead of 4. And yeah, I think the deck now makes a lot of sense. It's pretty good. Dream Trawler is really good too. The sideboard's kind of random, but let's try it. Which do you think... Which one do you think that will be the WC? I don't understand. Basically, now you don't need Borrower because you just finished the games with Trawler. I wonder if there should be 3 Scrylands instead of 2. Need to wear a yellow hat before we play with this deck. I think this list actually comes from Luis. Dryad, huh? I'm not gonna exile that. I don't think that's a too big, like, a scary thing for me to care about right now. No Elspeth Saga. I cut it from the sideboard. I don't think it's great. Sure. I think, like, when I tried this card, it very much underperformed. I don't know if I can discard the Vanishing Light. It's kind of my answers for this stuff like Gods. But I also don't know if I can discard 2 other cards. I can discard Veto and Teferi, maybe? Teferi is usually pretty bad against green decks because they can have cards like Questing Bee, so it just dies. Veto also doesn't seem like it's going to be great against that, but they can have Embercleave. I don't really know, like, should I discard Banishing Light? But then, like, what do? They just keep passing and just play Dream Trawler? I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna discard these 2. I just want to play lands and play Dream Trawler. I'll exile this thing, just so it doesn't deal 2 to me every turn. Yep, that's exactly my plan. Hope they play another creature. Next turn I play Wrath. Next turn I play Dream Trawler. Like it exactly lines up perfectly for me. Right now, there's nothing better to save the Banishing Light for. Oh, okay. This looks more like a draft deck. And now we just play the Dream Trawler. And this is why you don't need Brazen Borrower anymore. Also, Brazen Borrower was like really good in the control matchups, but very bad against the aggro matchups. Like, you don't want to play Unsummon in your, you know, blue control deck. Collision? No. This card is so stupid in draft. Like, this should have been a mythic rare. Can we get an update? Oh yeah, I'll update Stream Decker as soon as dimensions. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, sure. In limited, if anybody plays this card, the game basically ends. The fact that it also has lifelink. So the whole time I thought this card didn't have lifelink. I was like, yeah, it's like a, you know, big flyer. You get to draw every turn. It has hexproof. Like, that's really good, right? And then like last draft somebody had it. I'm like, wait, this even has lifelink? Are you kidding me? Like, this is an actual Baneslayer with hexproof? That's just so stupid. Okay, we would like to draw a non-land, but at least we can make a 1/1 and chum block with it. You're rooting for the guy with the budget file? Yeah, I'm kind of rooting for the other guy as well. But like, even then I'm taking 6 and I'm gaining 5. What the hell? I'll make the 1/1 and chum block, I think. I'll update the Stream Decker as soon as the game ends. You don't like Elspeth Beats Death? You mean the saga? But what does it do? It's so weird. Like, what are you bringing from your graveyard? Like, it's a 5-mana removal? That's so expensive. Yeah, like, obviously Lyra's first strike is different and everything, but the fact that it has hexproof kind of makes it maybe even better. This card is just so stupid. So I can even play the Omen to deal even more damage. Banishing. Yeah, I'll just keep all of this. Oh wait, I'm gonna shuffle my deck. I'm stupid. I'm gonna reshuffle this. So if I reveal 2 good cards with the Omen, that's actually bad for me. I can do it the other way around, or I can just give up the Omen. I mean, do I even want to play Banishing Light? Maybe I just don't care. Using a Plains. I'll just do it like this. Go to 9. Yeah, I'll exile the Grungully. I'll probably scry my upkeep for this. With this. Is Bloy better than Esper? I don't know. As I said, I really haven't played too much Standard. Because of the Pioneer Pro Tour, but as soon as I get back, I'll be all about Standard and all about figuring out the format. I beat a Trawler in draft with my own Trawler. That was the only time I won against it. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I don't like Elspeth. Like the card Elspeth that got printed in the new set. The fact that it has all minus abilities, people just keep putting the card into control decks. I think that's just completely crazy because the kind of finishers your deck needs are cards like this, where you just play it and then it just keeps drawing you more cards and it actually beats your opponent. If you play Teferi, or not Teferi, if you play the new Elspeth, it just gives you a couple 1/1s, then it dies. Like, what's the appeal of that? Omen and draw light. Yeah, we could have done that, but then I wouldn't be able to play the Birth of Meletis. So Glass Casket comes in. I don't know if I want this. I don't think they had that many red creatures. Most of it was green, yeah. This is probably good enough. I don't think I want veto. I'm gonna board out like one to Teferi. Elspeth is good as one-off in games that go long. It's still not good in games that go long. What if the game goes long? How about this? The game goes long, but instead of Elspeth, you have Planeswalker that keeps going plus. So instead of you making 1/1s that are super irrelevant, and then you have to pay 6 mana every time you bring her back, what about instead you have a card that, like Ugin, you just play Ugin, and it keeps being in play, and it keeps going plus, 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 make more creatures, give me more card advantage. I can use it for minus, actually kill something. So the fact that Elspeth can come back, that still doesn't make her good or anything. It just means that, yeah, it's a bad card that I can bring back a bunch of times, but that still doesn't make it good. Do I keep this just because I have a turn 4 Wrath? I think I actually keep that. I don't have white mana, but with this I should be able to find them. The fact that Elspeth also just doesn't really protect herself, that's also really bad. The 1/1s are just super irrelevant. It can't like destroy other permanents or anything. It's just weird. Mulliganing this would be completely reasonable too, but this is so good against them. Even if I play it on turn 5, I think it's still gonna be good enough. Deck list, yeah, I just have to finish the game to be able to export the list, so just give me a little bit. Of the new 3 Planeswalkers, I like Ashiok the most, and Elspeth the least. Yeah, same here. You can, yeah, that's a good point. You can also see the list on Cardboard Live. That always has the updated list, without me having to do anything. So this is interesting. Do I go for Temple and hope that one of my next 2 cards is a white source, or do I just play Thirst, but I have to play an island, so I still only play this on turn 5. So I guess that means I should play Temple, because that actually gives me a chance to play Wrath next turn. I don't know if I want this. Not that bad, but it's pretty bad. Why play Omen over Prophecy? What's Prophecy? Oh, you do the other card? I think the 0/4 is good if people are trying to attack you with creatures like Mono Red, and you know, even decks like, you know, the green decks with Nissa make a 3/3. So having an 0/4 wall that comes with an extra plane sounds reasonable. I've been very disappointed by this when I played it. So we scryed a thing to the bottom, drew another card that gives me planes, but the problem with that is I'm gonna make the 0/4 the turn when I Wrath, so that gets real awkward. I think I still have to do it though. Oh, I didn't have to play. I could have just played the planes. You can play the Prophecy too. It's not a big deal. Why would you put it on the god exactly? Okay, so do I have to Wrath? Can I just Banishing Light? Can I just Banishing Light the god? Add the gods the Embercleave, and then Wrath next turn? I can also just banishing like the Embercleave. But then they have the god dealing damage to me every turn, which is kind of awkward. I don't think I can Wrath now. I guess I can. But then I just keep taking 2 from the stupid god. And I let them draw a card from this, which I don't really want to do. So I'll just get rid of the god. Take 4. God doesn't have devotion if you get rid of cleave, but I keep taking the 2 damage. Like, then the god's gonna be a problem later on. I have to get rid of it eventually. Sure. If they have land equip, I guess I'm still getting rid of Embercleave one way or another, so that they don't draw a card. Clotis is back. Rapid Bite. Wow, you really want me to play Gust on the Clotis, huh? Oh wait, no. If I put this on top, this stops being a creature, so it doesn't deal damage. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you need 7. Yeah. Maybe I should have still put the Clotis on top. Because now I take damage for no reason. I don't know. That might have been wrong. I kind of have to Wrath. Yeah, I should have still put the God on top, not the Embercleave. Well, actually, yeah, it kind of depends. Maybe this was okay. Because they really need this to be a creature, otherwise I'm taking 2 a turn, but I'm going to be able to play Dream Trawler and get a lot of life back, so that's not even that bad. If this is not a creature, if this is like a land or like something bad, something that can attack through Dreamcrawler, Bone Crusher, yeah. Do I have to Shatter the Sky that? I can play Dream Trawler, hope if they don't draw a land, but I would have to play Wrath anyway. Let's start with this then. I think I'm discarding 2 lands. Yeah. I have to Wrath it away, unfortunately. Then I go to 4, and next turn I really have to play this, because I need to gain life the turn after. It's definitely decent against blue-white control if they give you a lot of time to for it to just sit and play and deal damage. They can draw another Bone Crusher and kill me. Thoughts on Shadow versus Time Vibe? I think 4 mana is better. You might be able to play like a combination. Embercleave, sure. You might be able to play like 3 and 2. Maybe like in the end people are gonna find out that that's the best way to do it. And Dream Trawler just wins. Blue-white's definitely gonna be one of the best decks in Standard. I do just want to gain the life, I think. Plus, anything they put in play now gets to be quite bigger with the Embercleave, so... I think I just play Omen in my turn, just so I gain the extra life from Trawler. Yeah. Or is it? No. I don't really want more lands, do I? With the I guess one land is probably fine. No, I don't really want more lands. We still have enough to exile. Actually, I should make sure that I don't die to the 5/4 guy that can be countered. So in some world, if they had a lot of mana, I guess now when I'm at 14, that I still can't really die to that. So let's make sure I can pay for absorb. Yeah, if I was at like 8 life, it would be better. And they had like, 8 mana or however they need to play the 5/4 guy, give it haste, and put cleave on it. Then it would be better to maybe get rid of Ember Cleave, because that would be the only way you could really lose in this spot. Why don't you play Elspeth Conquer? Why is the card good? Instead of asking, tell me why do you think the card should be in the deck? Like what is it good for? I'll put the list on Stream Decker. Maybe it's just me not knowing the format, that's definitely possible. And maybe it's really good, and it should be in my deck. But when I looked at it, it just doesn't seem like... It's a 5 mana removal. That is a lot. Then the second turn, the second, to whatever, think number 2, the second level, your opponent's non-creature spell costs 2 more. That doesn't do anything. And then return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to play. What are you returning? Like this is a 5 mana Oblivion Ring. This is just Oblivion Ring that costs 2 more. I don't really understand the. I don't really like. There's a lot of people asking about it, but I just don't see the appeal of this card. Especially when you have access to Banishing Light. If you didn't have access to Banishing Light, that'd be a different story. But with Banishing Light, I don't think you really need to have that card in your deck. Yeah, let's keep playing. I'll put it on Stream Deck real quick. I did export the list, right? Yeah, I did. Blue-white, control, Theros. I like that this lets you keep 2 land hands, because it just gives you another land. Blue-white, control, Theros. Okay, now it's on Stream Decker. Is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it. Troller doesn't die, and Teferi is the only card to bring back. Yeah, basically, like, the second and third level of the saga, just none of those does anything for you. If you run more Planeswalkers, yeah, that's a different story. Yeah, that's a different story for sure. Exile a card from my hand. I want to play lands. Do I ever just get rid of Dream Trawler? But I kind of just want to keep it. It's also funny that I never wanted to ferry this, but I can to ferry my own thing. All right, I'll get rid of a land. I don't know if that's correct, but. No, 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 no. I should have bounced this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I was thinking that... I was thinking that I can just Teferi bounce it later on 5 mana, but the Saga's gonna go away. I really should have done that. That was bad. That was bad. I should have just Teferi bounce this thing past. There's nothing super scary they can play on 3 mana anyway. And now the Saga dies. I have nothing to bounce with Teferi. That is super awkward. I think I want to draw from this. It can die to like a Rankle or something, but I just want to make sure that I have enough lands to play this. If they play Rankle and attack the Fairy, I don't care. Nightmare Shepherd, sure, that's gonna get Banishing Light. Banishing Lighted. Banishing Lit? Would Banishing Lit be the right way to say this?
I've done the hero thing before.
Let's light it up. Banishing Lit AF, yeah. That sounds about right. If they play a non-creature spell here, that's gonna be so brutal. Oh my god, poor opponent. I will veto this. I'm gonna have just 1 card left for that, but that's okay. God, this card is so busted. What? You just played it, it just can't die. No big deal.
I've got time.
Yep, well, you need 2 removals. I guess they need... It even protects... This even protects your Trawler from Edict. I don't know if there is an Edict in the format. I think Liliana's Triumph is in the format, but maybe it was in... No, I think it is in... I think it's in Standard. I could block. I think I'm just gonna let that happen. I don't care if this goes to 2.
No more games.
This is so stupid. You just play this card, you can't lose. Imagine, if this is constructed, imagine what it feels like to resolve this card in limited on turn 6. It's just, that's just completely crazy. Like, obviously in limited somebody can like run you over really quickly before you can even do that. But the fact that it has even lifelink means that it's really, really hard to attack through it.
This might be a bad idea.
This might be a bad idea. This might be a good idea. This is so stupid. Why does it also have the ability to gain +1 every time you draw? Like, if at least the card was a 3/5 all the time, at least like you don't get that much life. It's like much more reasonable to try to race it. I guess it's... I mean, 6 mana is a lot, to be fair. I had opponents concede a 22 dream roll. Yeah, like, I played a bunch of drafts in this format, and the one draft where I... Oh, they can blast zone? Sure. There was a draft where my opponent plays Dream Trawler, and I just conceded right away, because I was just like, yeah, I mean, I know my deck's not going to be able to beat this. Might as well just scoop now. Like, why am I going to sit here for 15 more minutes when I just know I'm not going to be able to beat Dream Trawler? Play 1 board wipe and Trawler is gone. Yeah, but your opponent's never going to be able to play board wipe because you're a control deck. Like, nobody in their right mind should have a board sweeper against a control deck. I need to send an email. This was what, mono black something? I don't even really have bad cards against them. All of the cards I like. Maybe you don't need you don't need that many wrath effects. I guess you should have 4 Devote Decree. I guess it's not even that great because all their cards are like kind of 2/4 ones. I'll have 2 Wrath left. I'll have like 3 Banishing Light. Veto's kind of bad. Maybe Narset's not bad. Because they keep like going after your hand, but they don't really have any great board pressure. I don't know if that's... Maybe it's better on the play. Maybe I should have 4 Banishing Light. The new tech is to play 6 Panakaya for more of the spark that removes hexproof. Can't kill Trawler. Yeah, but 6 mana is so much. Like, you're never really gonna play that card in standard. Okay, that probably gets rid of my Omen. Vita only hits Citadel. It hits the Murderous Rider second part of the card. But yeah, it's not great in this matchup. Oh, they took my Teferi. Maybe I should have left more Wrath in my deck on the draw. Oh, hey. Oh, we can't Devote Decree that. That can be a real issue. I don't think I want any more lands, although this one's really good. No. I really like that the fairy can bounce your own things in this deck. That's really cool. Do I kill this? Do I wait? Kinda wanna kill that. Rather than take 2 from this.
Stand by and I'll protect you.
I guess I could have plus the fairy because then it just doesn't die. And this is still fine. I guess I don't need the tapped land anymore. Although I will probably play tapped land and Thirst, so I guess I'm getting rid of an island. Okay, that's a good way to get rid of Trawler. Just take a look at my hand and just get rid of it. This is a good way to try to beat me. Like, that's a really annoying permanent. Flood is real. Yeah, it's okay. Like, this draws 3. 3 is so much. Plus, we have the Omen in play still. We can scry 2. So now if we ever find Wrath or something, we're another Trawler even. This can... The fact that this can reset the token is really cool too. I think I'm actually going to discard the Banishing Light. I want the lands, I think. But the Banishing Light gets rid of the thing forever. What if I discard like land and absorb? I do want to make land drops. I'm definitely keeping at least one of the lands. Yeah, I should discard land absorb. Okay, that's a decent one. So this is happening regardless. I think I'm gonna banishing like that. Right? Yeah, otherwise the fairy dies. Yeah, I'll do it. But then, sure. So now I can bounce my own thing back, which I think is better than bouncing the 2-2, because I can just block the 2-2. But I guess I do get to kill it. But bouncing the Saga effectively kills it as well. These Fenlurkers are essentially 3-power attackers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do want to get the 6th land though for my potential trawlers, because that's how I'm gonna win the game. I should probably set a stop for my upkeep. Oh wow, okay, well that starts to get a lot of damage. I'm gonna get the 0-4. I guess I can just banishing like one of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna scry now, I don't think. So I could try to find Wrath, or I can play Banishing Light and hold up Absorb. I can Banishing Light a token, take 4. That's probably better actually. Yeah, I think this is better. Oh no, I should have gotten rid of the token, because now the Banishing Light dies, this comes back. If I exile the token, yeah, my opponent gaining life, that's something I didn't really care about, but yeah, that was bad. This way I go to 1. I guess I could have also just gotten rid of one of the lurkers. Are we dead? No, I go to 1. Do you ever play this in your upkeep when you're looking for specific cards? Maybe I actually do. No, when you're looking for... Is there a difference between playing this in your upkeep and just waiting to see what you draw? It's gonna be the same thing pretty much. Now I can draw Trawler. Oh man. The Fairy Decree. Those are good cards. Those are pretty good. So, how am I doing this? I kind of want to do both Omen and Decree, but I would have to keep this on top the whole time. I think I'm getting to Fairy only. Bouncing this. Blocking the attack for the pump. I go to 1. Yeah, I'm taking the fairy, leaving that on top. Oh, I was still my upkeep. I didn't even realize that. So that's even better for me. Maybe now I don't need to... Okay, maybe I didn't need to let my Teferi die. Well, whatever.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Yeah, and now this is why it was better to exile the token over the 2/3 lifelink, because now eventually I'll be able to bounce my own Banishing Light and the token doesn't come back, so I will be able to get another creature. So I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. Now they have to make a choice between killing Teferi and attacking me. So basically they have to attack both to here, both the Teferi and one to me, which I can block. So this is looking pretty good. Oh, that's a really good... Why don't you just draw right away? Like, you can just draw a discard spell or something. There's no reason to not use the card right away. I just need to find a trawler. That's basically what this comes down to now. Okay. I'll leave it on top. I'll draw this, leave this on top so it doesn't get discarded next turn. And I'll decree one of the 1/1s, I think. Yeah. Do I? The other option is to just Thassa's Intervention something and keep more cards in my hand. This way I take damage, go to 3. No, I'll decree 1. It's a sorcery, I can't do it at instant speed. I don't have the fairy anymore. I should have really used that in their own turn. There's absolutely no reason to not do it. I might still lose now. I'm so much under pressure that I might not be able to play Trawler next turn. I might have to like Banishing Light a... Oh my god, I exactly lose. Yeah, that works. Alright. So what about the... Should I just keep more Wrath in the deck? Maybe I just made myself weaker by just not having enough Wrath effects in my deck. Because we never found Wrath, we had to answer the cards one by one. Maybe on the draw was supposed to have more. I can just have like 3 Banishing Lights. 3 Wrath. I definitely drew too many Wrath effects last game. Too many Banishing effects last game and not enough Wrath. Jason Williams continues the subscription from Bootchaper. Thanks for using your sub. None of the creatures are super powerful, must kill except... Yeah, I mean... The problem is when they just have a bunch of 1/1s in play, and your Teferi keeps dying, and just like, it's just super annoying. I'll draw in response to their discard spell. Probably discard whatever I draw. They're thinking about using discard or playing Fenlurker. Okay. I could have also discarded Absorbs, yeah. Can you explain why you used Decree instead of keeping an Intervention mana up? Because I didn't want to go to 1 life and then next turn them drawing a removal spell, playing removal on the Trawler, and then I would have just died. Because I would have to tap it and they would just kill me. This way I lose to Gary, but I don't lose to removal. I really don't want to get rid of my Dream Trawler. Maybe I have to. But they have... Get rid of Thirst. I could have discarded Teferi as well. Oh, that's a good one. Could have discarded Teferi as well. Discarding card draw spell against a discard deck feels kind of awkward. Yeah, that's why I didn't discard the Dream Trawler, because them like tanking so long on turn 2 kind of just meant that they have this thing. There's the Wrath. Rendlease. Hello. So let's scry first, so that I know what I'm gonna draw and I can make a better decision with discarding. Too bad this is on 2 now, because it's gonna die. I kind of want to have both cards. What am I discarding? Am I discarding the Wrath? I'm discarding the Wrath, I think. I just need to play Dream Trawler. Oh, fuck. I think I'm just passing. I don't really see... Well, maybe playing Teferi is better than scrying. I kind of want to scry though. Yeah, I'll just scry. This is much worse against another discard though. Sure. Oh no! I clicked a little too fast. So now I need to find Wrath. I take 3 more next turn. I hope this misclick is not going to cost me the game, because that would kind of suck. I'll just pass. Teferi is interesting and weak in this deck. It's just weak against this deck, because they just have a bunch of stupid 1/1s that don't do anything. I think I block this. And they can just kill Teferi. And I can never bounce any of them. They're not using this again. Wow, we're flooding real hard now. We scryed to the bottom last year and we scryed to the bottom now. Do I just Teferi plus? I think I do now. Why keep Teferi post board? I thought it was better than the other cards that I had in my deck, especially on the play. I can just bounce some of the enchantments. I just don't have any of the enchantments now. It was probably bad that I kept Teferi over the card draw spell when they made me exile. I'll counter this, I think. that's rough. They go face with everything. So now we just need to find Wrath. It's really awkward to bounce that, but I mean, maybe I draw a counter or something. This is really awkward. If I discard the 2 lands, play my aura, get a land, play Decree on Grey Merchant, then I'm still losing to the Rankle. If I keep something in my hand, I'm just losing the cards from my hand to Rankle, so that doesn't really help me either. I think that's how I need to do that. I need to discard the 2 lands. Thirst? Thirst can find me Wrath. Yeah, I think Thirst is good. Teferi lets you play Devout Decree. Oh, did I not activate Teferi? No, I bounced something. No. You need to +1 Teferi if you want to play things at instant speed. I bounced the Rankle to their hand. But you kind of scared me that I didn't do that. So I can bound this, play land, bounce that. Is it better than bouncing Rankle though? Maybe it's better to just bounce Rankle. I don't really care about another 1/1. Another 0/4. Rankle makes them tap out, so they can't use the castle again. Plus I get more cards in hand. I guess it's the same thing. Yeah, I'll bounce the enchantment. I think. Might be a bad idea. Oh yeah. That's the last planes. Are you kidding me? We die exactly? Oh my god. This was a really unfortunate match. Like, they needed both discard spells in both games to take the trawlers, because otherwise they have no way of ever getting rid of them. And us to not have a counter spell ever. I think I made a mistake by discarding Teferi instead of the card draw spell. Yeah, I'll play one more. Didn't we bottom a lot of lands? We bottomed a lot of lands, yeah. We drew a lot of lands in a row. And then we shuffled them back in the deck. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Not play the Saga? Like, are you just not gonna play any blockers, or what do you mean? Am I just gonna die to their creatures? We also never drew the Wrath. That was the problem. Yeah, maybe I should have bounced Rankle now. I don't know. I liked it the other way. I get like more lands. Hushbringer? I'm not gonna have Hushbringer in my sideboard. In a deck with Wrath of Gods? No. The fact that it would be good exactly in this one matchup doesn't really change it for me. Oh, Plains doesn't actually help me cast Absorb, but I think I need to keep it because at least I'm gonna have 3 mana for Teferi. Thought Erasure, hello. If you kept Omen instead of Scry, but I needed to find something. Like, what do you mean? You guys are throwing out you guys are throwing out like, oh, you should have done that. It would have worked out better. I don't know I'm not psychic. I don't know the cards that I'm gonna draw. I don't know that I'm gonna draw exactly Teferi, so I should keep my Omen because I'm never gonna draw another one. Like, that's obviously just I'm not really sure what to tell you. Sometimes you can play this first if you draw a tapped land, but I think I'm just gonna play this and pass. Have you ever played against Dimir when they didn't have Turn 2 Thought Erasure? Doesn't happen very often, no. Alright, let's make some land drops. I wonder if this is the Esper deck from Andreas' article, and if yes, I want to see how much counters they have. They have no counters. They have Chaos. They have 2 Chaos Wrath. I kind of want to keep the Trawler. Is it bad? I'm gonna keep it. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it. I don't have lands, but it's just so powerful that I'm gonna keep it anyway. Oh, this comes into play tapped. Can't absorb. Awkward. The Benta Veto? Yeah, but I mean like actual counters that can counter Trawler. Oh, it's on me. I see. Ooh. That's kind of nice. I'll do both. Basically, you're telling me that you just never scry with your Omen because you might draw Teferi, so you just let this sit in play, and you don't use the second part of the card because what if I ever draw Teferi? What if you never draw Teferi? What if you just, you know, don't draw the cards that can matter in the game because you just never played your thing? Oh, never activated your thing. Do I just do this right now? I think I do. Two, 4, 6, 7. Vanishing Light it is. What I did wrong for sure was discarding Teferi over the Thirst for Meaning. I think that was bad. I'm just discarding Double Wrath. There's no way I just tap out for Dream Trawler next turn. That wouldn't be too smart, I don't think. What does Wrath do against a deck like this? It does answer Dream Trawler. Discarding Double Wrath is kind of scary though. Maybe I should just keep both. Maybe I should just discard the Aura. Maybe the Aura is just kind of lame. Can discard Land and Wrath. Well, let's discard this. Actually, wait, I should have discarded Land and Wrath because now I'm just discarding to hand size. What if I just go for Dream Trawler? Is it bad? It is bad. I should just wait when I have counters up. I'll just Wrath away this guy. So that I don't have to discard. Siren Scorn, sure, you got it. I'm gonna use Absorb over Veto, so I can untap, play Trawler, and have Veto for Wrath. Or like some kind of Planeswalker or something, I don't know. Not sure if that's right, because now they can resolve their own Trawler. Which would be very awkward. But I need to learn the format first before, yeah. Before I know if this is right or wrong. Also, I did have an answer for their possible Trawler, so it wouldn't really have mattered all that much. I don't know what would have actually happened if they play Trawler, then we just start racing each other. We're both drawing a million cards. Like, eventually somebody has to play Wrath. So this seems good, but I also want to keep something for the 2/2. This seems pretty good as well. I kind of want Dispute as well. The question is what I get rid of. I have absolutely no clue what to board out. Banishing Light seems bad though, because it just gets bounced by Teferi. So if I ever Banishing Light something, they play Teferi, bounce it back. If it's like a comes into play ability, then they just get it back immediately. So that seems pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna board out all the Banishing Lights. It makes Thirst worse though, but I think that's fine. I'll still leave some of the Wrath in my deck. They're gonna have a Teferi of their own. I should probably have more vetoes. Maybe this is too slow, but boarding this in a matchup like that seems crazy. Maybe I don't need 4 of those. I should have the 3rd veto for Teferi. I really have no clue what to side out. I could side out like 1 Trawler. Maybe I don't need 3. Especially after sideboard when everybody has Mystical Dispute. Board I want Absorb. Board seems bad against Scorn. I mean, do you think they're gonna keep Tyrant Scorn in their deck after sideboard against a blue-white control deck? That wouldn't be my first first pick to keep in my deck after sideboard against a deck that has no targets for scoring. You can definitely trim some of these, but I think I still like it. It gives you a land, it gives you a blocker for the hero. Like if I knew my opponent boards down to 0 creatures, to 0 down creature ground creatures, then I would board it out, yeah. But yeah, I like it a little better than some of the lands. Or like I would rather board out like 1 land or something, I think, because you can still discard it to Thirst for Meaning. Yeah. Do you think Izzet Flash has become worse? Does it get something new that's better? See, we got them with the dispute because we didn't play the birth here. Not bad, not bad. Their Scorn is protection for their deck. They're never gonna have Scorn. If they have a reasonable sideboard, Scorn is the first card you take out from your deck. Keeping a 2-mana unsummon in Constructed against your blue-white opponent is not a good path to victory. That's just not a reasonable thing to do in Constructed. Gaia. Okay, I guess I'm gonna need my Wrath. That can also kill my wall. Yikes. And we just have all lands. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead before I can play anything. Yeah, Kaia's very good here, yeah. Now I probably board this out. Because it's just horrendous against Kaya. We also do get a little flooded here. Where have I seen this before? Well, sometimes that just happens. I think I need to make a 1/1 block one of the tokens. Just to stem the bleeding a little bit. As much as I would love to keep up Dispute, I just don't want to die in 2 turns. I guess it makes him a token, sure. Yeah, if this was a trawler, especially if they're keeping Oath in the deck as well, which is horrible as well, then yeah, I should just board these out. Probably. Any reason you're not playing Elspeth Conquers Death? Yeah, why do you want to play the card? What is the reason to play it? It's the same reason I'm not playing hold on, they're exiling this, sure.
You beat me. I'm gone for now, but not forever.
It's the same reason I'm not playing like other cards that don't seem to do much. I'm just surprised that everybody wants to play the card. Like what is so appealing for everybody about the card that makes them want to play it in their deck? I would like to know that. It's not that I'm not trying to make fun of it or anything. I'm just honestly trying to understand what is it that people... It's just like so many people are asking about it. What is the... Oh, I should have bounced this so I can mana leak it. I didn't realize it. My play was to play this and kill Kaya, and then draw Wrath and kill this. Guess the Fairy I have to counter. Okay. I guess I should just not be boarding a Wrath from this deck. Elspeth is horrible, but we're talking about the Saga. They're both bad. Elspeth is decent against control. Elspeth is not good against anything. It just costs mana. You're gonna play it. They're gonna play a counterspell. They're gonna play Trawler, and you just die. I don't really want to have Wrath though. It's just so bad. I guess on the draw I don't need to have that many vetoes. I can just have Absorb because that counters Teferi as well. And I have Dispute. Maybe this is bad when they have Oath and the stupid 2/2. This was kind of medium. I guess I should have some of these. This can get rid of the 2/2, but it's so bad though. No, I should have Veto on the play because it counters Thought Erasure. I mean, Narset has to be good too. I don't know what I should take out. I'll take out one Absorb. How do you think this is positioned right now? I think it's a pretty good deck. I don't like Elspeth, but I do like the Saga. Why do you like the Saga though? The people that like Saga, can you write in the chat why do you think Saga is good? Like what makes Saga good in your eyes? What part of the card makes the card good for you? Okay, that was a nice draw. Because the second and the third ability of the Saga doesn't do anything. It's just the first one. It's just the 5 mana exile a card with 3 or more casting cost. And paying 5 mana for that, that's quite a lot.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Trust me, I have a plan. My plan is to find a Wrath, I guess.
If you wish to hone your prowess.
Is Wrath better than Banishing Light? Yes. Oh, wait, I can play it. No! I need to play this to be able to counter Teferi. I guess yeah, I don't need to play it next turn. I'll just wait a few turns. If you're playing the Elspeth Saga, you need your deck to be like all Planeswalkers. Wait, they're playing this into Wrath? Really? I'm confused. I guess now they know I have this, so instead of giving them a card, I'll just counter it, but... The Saga might be good in a deck like this when you actually have things to bring back from your graveyard. So now I can get rid of it this way.
With thoughtfulness before action.
But then I still don't have white mana. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Don't you have like 7 Planeswalkers in your deck plus 3 Dream Trawler? No. Dream Trawler never dies though, and if somebody discards it with the card that the Mono Black guy had against me, that exiles it from play. So that doesn't help you either. We need to find a plains. Trawler is nice too. Oh man. Oh man. I guess I'm playing Vanishing Light instead of Wrath. Oh wait, I can play another. Oh, I can play another. Omen right away. Never mind. Wow, this makes me want to keep the Vanishing Light. So I have something to discard. Yeah, I'll just wait. What's the score? We went 4-1 with Monored, and we went 0-1 with this, but I think I just played badly. Yeah, I'll just take it. Yeah, that resolves. I guess I can veto my Wrath. That'd be kind of bad. Wow, we have only tapped blue. There's so many planes in the deck. I don't think I can keep that. It's gonna be real bad if it gets vetoed. I have to bottom both. I don't want to shock myself to do that. It's not worth it. I don't think I want this right now either. I don't know if they have veto or not. Now I do know they have veto. They're probably gonna counter back. I can just Trawler instead. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just Trawler now. And keep... Oh, I can't keep a veto because I have the stupid temples now. Veto Dispute. I actually keep Dispute, I think. Not veto though. Because I can go Trawler, Dispute their Dispute. Instead of just playing Wrath. Okay, they don't even have Dispute. Nice. I think it's pretty likely they have veto in hand. Like if they're playing this against a known Shatter the Sky in hand, then yeah, makes it pretty likely they have that. Now they have veto as well. That's kind of annoying. And I can't really attack it because I take a lot of damage. It goes to 6. Oof. That's kind of bad for me. It's actually very bad. I mean, I have to do it anyway, but that's pretty bad for me. Sure. I essentially can't attack the... Did I have only one Banishing Light in my deck? This is so dumb. If we had a planes earlier, this would have never happened. Wow, they attack? Not sure if they realize this card has lifelink. I guess we can one-shot kill the Ashiok, but we take 2 damage from the Oath. I'm at 9. I gain 6. I guess that's not that bad. I don't die. I'm taking 9 from this. Yeah, I don't die. Hey, there's the lens. I guess, oh, I should have discarded this. At least one of them. I don't think I'm gonna play that. Saga could help, but so can Banishing Light. Yeah, good luck beating Trawler now. Alright, I guess the lesson here is just never board our Trawler in any matchup. Just way too good. Exhaust top 2, sure. Absorb and the Fairy. Do we veto? Do we absorb? I think we veto. I might just Wrath next turn. Like with the land giving me tokens. 6 is 10 damage. I guess I don't need to do it right now. Actually, well, I would be dead to Oath, so maybe I should Wrath. I'm also gonna draw an extra card, so yeah. I will just play Shatter now. I would be taking 10. I could wait one more turn. Also, this dispute is just not doing anything. I can just, yeah, I guess I'm not taking 10, I'm taking 8, because I can make a 1/1 with the castle. Why not splash Corvold? Yeah. Do I Shatter? Yeah, I'll just Shatter now. I don't want to be greedy. I get an extra card out of it because I have the Trawler. Plus I have this in play, and I have a counter in hand. So like, it's 5 cards against my opponent, 1 new fresh card, and I'm making 2 tokens every turn. It's just better to Wrath right away than just be forced to do it next turn. Would Mono Red sideboard against this deck? Just have Planeswalkers and board out cards like Shock. Do we have enough? No. Mastery Tree. Okay, what do we get? Omen? Omen. Oh, it's just 5 Omens? Well, I guess we're gonna go for the blue one. Actually, I should have taken a look at what the rest is. This, not super exciting. Not super exciting. Intervention's good. No. This is great. No, no, no. 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 Okay, green we're not doing at all. Remorse is good. Extinction's decent. Oh, it's always the god at the end. Storm's Wrath. Yeah, whatever. What's your favorite Theros card so far? I think Tassa's my probably most favorite card. It just like the interaction between flickering your like agent or Tassa's Oracle and everything. I think there's gonna be like a nice mono blue deck. Hopefully moving forward. I don't think so. What is Shadow the Skies? Yeah. That one will definitely end up being in my deck. Oh, this is... I guess this could be both Flash and Ramp. Oh, that's the Teemo Reclamation deck. I see. Is Jeskai Fire still good? Yeah, I think it's a decent deck. Well, if I knew that, I would have kept my Teferi, because that just owns that deck. I kind of want both, I think. Veto counters Reclamation, which is really important, without having to worry about what they're gonna do. Is Whirlwind Denial competitive? So I don't like cards like that in these decks because the game goes long and you don't want to have a card on turn 25 that says pay 4 more because your opponent's gonna have a lot of lands. So I'm not a big fan of that in a deck like this. What I'm starting to think though is that this deck should probably just play 4 Trawlers. This card is just too good. Definitely want to play my Thursday here because I don't need cards like Shadow the Sky in this matchup, so I'll just discard that and whatever I draw. If I discard Birth, I'm gonna have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm gonna be discarding a lot of cards anyway. So instead I'll discard Shatter. I might actually just discard the Trawler. Because I'm not gonna be able to play it anytime soon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So if I discard 2 and play a land, yeah. It's either land or Trawler. I'm gonna find another Trawler. I'll just discard that for now. Actually, I could just discard this now. 3, 8, 9. I'm gonna have to discard one card next turn anyway. Chemisters, Borrower, sure. Got it. It was better to discard Birth. I would have to discard down to hand size anyway. I don't even know if I want to do that. Maybe I just don't play anything. What kind of counters can they play? Is there like anything? What does Andrea have in the deck that he posted? Oh, they're playing Tassa's Intervention. Yeah, I'll just untap. How did Trawler get in the graveyard? I discarded it. Because I'm not going to be able to play it anytime soon. No Elspeth Conquers Death anywhere in the 75. I don't think the card does anything. If you read the card and you look at the list, that should explain why it's not there. Should have played my land first, maybe? It's not that I don't like the card, I think it's a cool card, but if you read the card, it just doesn't do anything. I mean, I think it's a good idea that people are asking. It makes sense to ask. Do I want Castle? I don't think so. Actually, are they playing Bonecrusher Giants? I don't think they're playing Bonecrusher Giants. If they had, my opponent would have probably already played it, so let's just bounce this.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
They can have another explosion. They would be drawing like 7 cards or something. No, they'd be drawing 5. That's not even that many. This is a matchup where like resolving Teferi is usually all you need, but them going land crack right away means they have another explosion for sure. Yeah, they have another explosion. So they're drawing 5. My Teferi dies. Well, that's a lot of cards. Oh wow, we just Gem Trawler? I don't think so. Actually, I don't think I can do this. Yeah, I have to go through that. I just need to find another Teferi. I guess we can also just counter all of their expansions. And maybe try to win that way. Because they only have 4 expansions or 4 explosions that they can kill me with. If I just get rid of them. I guess this guy has 4 borrowers. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, if they have another reclamation, that's bad. I guess they need another land. Or just have another. Wow, that's explosion number 3. So now I'm not gonna fight over these anymore. But them having Mystic Dispute main deck is a little different than what I'm used to. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, let's just play that. Actually, that was bad. I should have started on this. Oh, I should have played the Birth first, because now I can't. If I have to absorb something, I can't play the Birth and get another line into play. That was very bad. Borrower, sure.
I am not going to sit this one out. Let's try this.
Storm's Wrath helped a lot against these two. Oh yeah, you're right. Storm's Wrath does solve the Teferi problem. Yeah, maybe it was correct for me. You're actually right. It probably was correct for me to go plus and banishing like the borrower. Because I don't know if I can actually die if that happens. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Yeah, that was bad. I didn't realize this is gonna happen. Didn't really need to keep up absorb for anything. The fourth explosion doesn't kill me. Uro, yeah, Uro's like, yeah. I think I actually absorbed this. Yeah, that was definitely bad. Now it just dies to shatter the wrath. Storm's Wrath. I should have definitely plussed and used Banishing Light. Now I basically did the same thing, except I minused and had to use a better card. So Teferi is on a lower loyalty, and I had to use a better card to get rid of this, instead of just using Banishing Light and putting this to 5. That was very stupid. Wow, that's the last one? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they literally have to kill me with Brazen Borrowers now. I wonder how many more disputes they have in the deck. Because I kind of just want to play my Dream Trawler now. But I'll probably just get rid of this first. Do I care? I mean, they have other win conditions. They have Brazen Borrowers. They could have Niv Mizzet. I think I'll just draw. I just want to play more lands. Oh, Teferi, hello. I'll play the untapped land because they showed me Mystical Dispute. Well, I have Negate main deck. They have all the counters main deck. I don't think I want to play Banishing Light on this. I'm just gonna save it for a Niv Mizzet or something. They might not have the full four borrowers or even 3, because they already drew 30 cards. 35. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight over these anymore. Because if I fight over one with the Banishing Light, I have to fight over the other ones as well. Bone Crusher. Is this just like one of everything and 4 explosion for 4 of these? This is fine. It's actually kind of an awkward card to Wrath. Toolbox and 4 explosion. Yeah, 4 Growth Spiral, 4 explosion, and 4 reclamation. Kind of what you need. No, and that's okay, I guess. How many counters do I have left? I used 2 absorb, 1 veto. I think this is still fine. Now I kind of regret discarding the Trawler earlier, maybe? Because I didn't expect them to have a lot of counters. I don't think I should just jam my Trawler here. I have 3, 7, I have 9 mana. I can pay for Dispute. Actually, yeah, I'll just play the Trawler. I'll just play it. They need to have double Dispute or like a different kind of counter. I don't have to be afraid of explosions anymore. No, I'll just do this. Please one of Cleave. That'd be funny if they had if they have Embercleave here. That would be pretty funny. I really wonder what their plan is without the explosions. Yep, you got it. You got it. I really hope they run out of cards. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them shatter the Wrath the Trawler. They don't have cleave, they have the 4 damage to everything thing. They're just like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Chandra doesn't play Explosion from the graveyard? Yeah, but just because the card exists, that's not a card that they're gonna have in their deck. I wonder if I even play this. Because they kind of just like passed. No, I'm not even gonna play it. I think they're waiting to play some instant speed thing. I don't know what it is, but... This card is so great. Oh, I love this card so much. Shadow the Sky. What they could be thinking? I mean, they clearly have other ways to finish the like win the game with. They must have Nif Mizzet and like some other ways to win. It's not even legendary. I can just play I can just play another one. I don't think I want to though. I'll just put it on the bottom. Although this one really needs to survive because otherwise I have 28 cards left and this would be second to last. I mean, I kind of just want to get counters rather than Trawler. But they can just play double Wrath and kill my Trawler. So maybe I should actually keep that. I don't know. How much is this Mana Leak worth now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's pay 12 more. Doesn't really do it. I think I'm just gonna keep it. I don't know. It might be wrong. Might be wrong, but I don't see how they kill me. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. I mean, this race definitely favors me. You got it. Well, I can make a lot of tokens, but I can banishing like that, so that's not a big deal. I mean, they can also they're also just gonna run out of cards. They have 21 cards left, so they can make like 16 tokens or something before the game ends. I mean, do I counter that? I probably do. Oh, it's only one per turn. You're right. It's not every. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, then I don't care about this. Sure. Sure. One of all and all of one. Yeah, they kind of do play all 1-0s. I kind of still want to keep the intervention. I don't know if it's wrong. Maybe I should be just playing it. Oh, they probably also have 4 opt. So they have like 4 of those 4 offs and then just 1 of everything. 1 Borrower, 1 Bone Crusher, 1 Flame Sweep, 1 Negate, 1 Mystical Dispute. I should just play this. 3, 6. I don't know. Surprise me, opponent. I'm kind of banking on the fact that they're playing all 1-0s. They don't have another dispute. They're out of explosions, yeah. All of their explosions are in the graveyard. This is kind of a sweet match. Oh, no. I didn't F6, did I? Okay. That makes the borrower... Oh no, I didn't want to do resolve all, because I don't know if they actually fixed it or not. There was an issue with clicking on resolve all in this situation. Then if your opponent adds another adventure card on the stack, you don't get to respond at all. Whereas whatever else they add on the stack, you always get priority again. I should make sure that I don't run out of cards. That's actually very relevant. I shouldn't have taken Thirst. I should have taken the Scryland. 20, 24. I guess now I'll just banishing like the alliance. I'll probably still do the I can get more life. Does it matter? Is it relevant? Yeah, it could be relevant. I still want to discard this, I think. This card is just so great. You just play it, and then you just win. They can borrow over this now, I guess. This is game 1, yeah. This is gonna be a long match. Actually, I should be paying more attention to that. They have 18 minutes, I have 18 pretty much as well, so yeah. Nobody's really lower on time than the other person too much. I'll take my 4. I don't want to scry, I would rather keep up the absorb here, I think. Just in case they play something else that I didn't think of. I have 18 cards left. Yeah, I think I can play this. Actually, I don't really want to do that. I would just rather make a land or scry or something. This card is just unbeatable. Troller is what Chromium was supposed to be, yeah, pretty much. The fact that you can draw cards makes this card just incredible. Yep. If I just find my second veto, I don't think I can lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No, just a tab. Not even a blue castle. Yeah, that's true. They usually do have a blue castle out. That would be insanely good with the triple reclamation. You'll need to discard to 7. Oh, I'm aware. There is a deck list, both on the. There's like two different. There's two different extensions that show you the list. One is Cardboard Live. One is the other one. So unless they don't work for some reason. Troller, maybe best card in the set. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I just figured they're not gonna be dead. We need madness cards with Dream Troller. That'd be good. Yeah, you're right that the command deck or deck list doesn't work, but that's Stream Deckers and Cardboard Live's issue. I don't know why. I can just link you to the deck directly. But it looks like Stream Decker just doesn't work. Do you have a list for Mono White? It's in my first article, but it's from Arena Decklist. I think I just copied their list. But it's if you go to channelfireball.com, search for my articles, it's in my last article. There's a Mono White list. So this is good. This is kind of weird because this game goes on forever, and then this just never does anything. I do want the veto. There should just be 2 more vetoes in the sideboard, not just 1. This card has been kind of weird. It's just too expensive, I think. This is bad. Light is okay. Teferi is good. This is good. I kind of don't want to have too many of these. I'm gonna keep like 2, just in case they want to like aggro me out. Who knows what they have in their sideboard? I should have this. Should have this. Maybe I just board out all of them actually. I'm gonna keep 1. No, it's kind of bad. I also think this is just like whenever I do that, they're just gonna respond with explosion, and it's just gonna be too bad for me. I want to have 1 more Narset. Can I just board out like 1 Dream Trawler? Yeah, maybe I don't need 3 in this matchup. Although no. Can I just board something random out like an Omen? Is Borrower just too bad? I just want to be able to play everything at instant speed in this matchup. I'll just have only 2 Trawlers. You can board out 1 Thursday. You can. Oh, they have Ceratops. You're right that they have Ceratops, probably. They board in Nightbag Ambushers, but I just want to be able to counter those rather than kill them with Wrath. But maybe like if I know that they do, maybe I should still have like 1. Sure. They will bring Flash Wolves. Oh yeah, that is certainly possible. think I want to planes. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad, because it makes this thing comes into play on tab, but maybe I don't need that. This can definitely be a better matchup for them after sideboard. When they have like all instant speed cards like me, but they have more instant speed creatures, which is really important. Like, their most important cards are Growth Spiral early on, so they can just get more lands in play. And if just they have all Ambushers and all Mystical Dispute, then that's really hard to win through that. Isn't there another qualifier for the next Mythic? Do you guys know when that is? Because that's probably in this format, right? I can't just gem this Teferi here, unfortunately. DreamHack, no, I mean an actual arena one. I know that the DreamHack winner does get a slot in there as well, but I think there is another one on arena, but maybe I'm confused how that works. I know there was one on January 11. If they go land, reclamation, dispute for absorb, then I'm in trouble. Oh, nothing? Nice. 5, 8, 9. I kind of want them to counter this. Wow. Am I discarding 2 lands? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm discarding 2 lands. If I had dispute, I would just gem Teferi here, but I don't think I can do that now. Hey, Skane. Wrathing startups so bad I still deal 5 a draw card. Yeah, it's true that it's not great. I mean, that's why I have 4 of those in my deck, but I kind of need to spend these on the enchantments. Oh, I clicked double. Well, too late. Do we just go for the Teferi here? I kind of just want to keep passing because I'm pretty sure they board in dispute. So if neither of us plays anything and we just keep playing lands, then the disputes. Oh wait, they have this. Okay, I should have probably done that. I was saying, like, if either of us just keep playing lands and just look at each other, then dispute's eventually just gonna become a dead card. And if my opponent's the one with them instead of me, that's good for me. Sure. So now we can go Banishing Light, Teferi. That's actually kind of insane. I'll keep the Gust, I think. Actually, I should just play this. One that I can't. Oops. No. Well, I should start with this, right? Oh, but they're gonna have the dispute. Yeah, I should still start. Oh. The question is, do I even want to play Teferi? Yeah, I guess I do. I'll just pay and bounce it and just Banishing Light it next turn.
protect you. That's more like it.
That's more like it. How about I tap the lands like a normal person? Yeah, Banishing Light giving you answers to these things is just so great. It's not even the Banishing Light, it's just the fact that now instead of having to play Planar Cleansing, you get to win with the 3/5 flyer guy. We could veto. We could not veto. We could either just put it on top, but that doesn't really do anything. So I'll just let that resolve. Because they're just gonna do that next turn. So 6 mana uncounterable Teferi. Yeah, Teferi was kind of decent. So I don't want to play anything, do I? They have 3 mana for explosion. Yeah, I don't think I want to play anything. I'll just play another Teferi. Or do I even do that? Kinda just want to play more lands first. No, it has to be good enough. Oh, beware of Borrower? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Double negate, sure. Yeah, Borrower would definitely screw me here. Double negate, huh? I just want to be like a little more proactive when they have this in play. No. How about no? How about a magic trick? Veto, hello. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we didn't draw a land, huh? Should I just do it again? Because I have the dispute. I'm gonna do it again. No balls, no glory. Now I kind of want to discard the dispute, honestly. So we just need to find Trawler now. 4, 8. Maybe I should have kept the other land, but I think this was fine. Four, 6, 8, 10. I think I just play Trawler now. And negate and veto this. And if they want to draw 5, they draw 5. I'll keep this, I think. Actually, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. Because I can still play 3 absorbs. I didn't need the land. That was bad. I shouldn't have kept the land. Yeah, this line was bad. They should have made this card not being able to be countered. Oh boy. Oh, yikes. I have to counter that. I have to let them do this, because I can't let them have Nifmizet in play, I don't think. Actually, yeah, they're drawing 3 from this, who cares? They copy the borrower, sure. I mean, the 3-1's gonna go away still. I'm still gonna have my Banishing Light. Yeah, I'm not sure if that worked out as well as they were hoping for. I guess they have a negate or something. They're just trying to counter this on the way back. Yeah, that makes sense. I have to do this. Yeah, they still get 2 cards out of this. That's not too bad. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely made sense. Wow, another Nifmizet, huh? Okay. Well, time to get another Banishing Light, I suppose. I mean, I guess at some point they're just gonna have to draw to block the Dream Trawler. No, no. Actually, should I keep this? No, I want to find the. I want to find the Banishing Light. Trawler number 2 is pretty decent as well. Okay, guys, now what do I do? Do I play Trawler to try to kill them next turn? Or do I try to not die to, like, Explosion and the Enchantment? I think I just play a land and pass. They either thought they had Reclamation in play, or they thought that... Or they just wanted to... Or they just wanted to... just tap out so they don't have to... They don't have to... they don't get priority. Trawler is broken AF. Oh, Trawler? Dream Trawler? This is still the first match, by the way. For first match of the new metagame challenge we entered. Yeah, this guy's gonna have to block now, huh? Tifka deck list. Stan is playing standard with Strasky and PV right now because of Worlds. So obviously I can't give you any of their deck lists, and they're not gonna share them right now either. Wasn't the first match Esper? Oh yeah, you're probably right. This is probably game 2. Yeah, this is match 2. Yeah. Why are they floating so much mana? Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, they can scry. Never mind. Didn't you beat a Gruul Cleave deck? Did I? That was the first... Wait, how many games did we play? How many matches did we play with Blue White? It just keeps all blending in. I thought we only played one against Mono Black, but you're right that we played against Esper and then we played against Gruul. I guess I'll make a 1-1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think I actually played this afterwards. Oh, hold on. Do we do this and try to kill my opponent now? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Because they get to draw a card. That would be pretty bad. I'll just let them go to 3 and just play another Dream Trawler. Or maybe not even play a Dream Trawler. They're just super dead. It's probably just better to keep up all these counters. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they can do. I'll just do this. And have 2 absorbs up. I guess if we just absorb, we win. Yay! 2-hour match against Teamer. I want to put the 4th veto in my sideboard, I think, against decks like this. But Dispute is so good against Teferi sometimes when your opponent wants to resolve it on turn 3. Maybe 3 vetoes are enough. Do we get 10 packs yet? No. Yeah, let's just play 3 vetoes. That's okay. Wait, so this was... I should also restart Arena because I'm getting super laggy. Okay, we're up to 2 wins now. Yeah, let me restart real quick. Yeah, let's continue this. Nice Castlevania Punch wallpaper. March 14, Mythic Qualifier number 2. Okay, nice. So it is in 1.5 months. So it's going to be this format, but it's going to be basically already explored. Fibletip is always mono red. Let's see. My guess is Esper Control. Or Esper something. Plains Healer's Hawk. Look at that. Look at that. Mono white aggro. Is Ikoria in India? Ikoria is wherever magic is. Okay, give me Wrath. Banishing Light would be good too. I don't think I can keep either of those. Absorb. Maybe I should have kept Trawler. Because like eventually I'll need to play something after Wrath anyway. Yeah, I should have probably kept Trawler actually. Kaladesh is in India. Certainly sounds like it. Oh, they're just passing. Nice. You like to see that. There's Wrath. Do I even Wrath this though? What white planeswalkers are there in standard right now? Elspeth? Yeah, Elspeth would be bad. Although they just have 2 1/1s. They have Formation? I don't know about that. I can just take 4 more, I guess. No, I'll Shatter now. Because like next turn I can play this and this. It just makes me use my mana so much better. Even if they play Elspeth, they make 2 1/1s, so what? Oh, that's a bigger issue. Maybe I have to play some Field of Ruins now. This is a much bigger issue. They're just going for that, huh? I'm at 9. How do I get rid of this? I just have to play my trawler. Hushbringer? What? Do I want veto? Just in case they do have some kind of planeswalker? I don't think so. Veto is just so bad. Yeah, I really should have kept the trawler, huh? Yeah, I'll keep another one. Actually, I should have scried instead of playing it. That was bad. Because now, yeah, I should have scried instead of playing this. That was stupid. Hushbringer seems kind of like a liability, although I've been getting turn 3. Oh yeah, Hushbringer is not exactly where you want to be. Come on, just play the Elspeth. If they have this... Oh, nice! No big deal or anything. The problem is we might still die. I kind of have to shatter now, I think. Yeah, I have to shatter. That was a good veto. Now I have to draw a trawler. The plan with this deck is super simple. Just Wrath every turn, and then play trawler on 6. You can't lose. I will absorb that, I think. Because that gives me so much more time. I should have probably done that in my upkeep. 2, 3. Now I can scry and draw. And I don't have enough mana to play Trawler, so there's no reason to do this on my own turn. If I had 8 mana, then I would just play this. I'm just looking for Trawler. Yeah, okay. Actually, maybe I should have kept this because this is an extra damage. Birth of Meletis, that's actually pretty good, so I can do both next turn. Imagine playing a 3/5 Baneslayer that draws you cards. How did the challenge go with Monored? We went 4-1. We had kind of an unfortunate loss. I don't know if we could have really played around it, but we kind of kept running into everything we were hoping our opponent wouldn't have. Banishing Light, sure. They kind of have to do it on this. Yeah, this is not going to go very well. Here comes the concession. No? Alright. Which deck did you lose to? I lost to Blue-Green Flash. I don't know if I want to scry. I think I do. I just want to find like another counter. Actually, I might find another trawler, although one of them is on the bottom of my deck. Oh, it's not because I shuffled, so I shouldn't scry. Thirst, nice. So let me draw first. Let me gain more life. Oh, we found another trawler. Can we play it? 2, 4. We can't play it. What's better than one card drawing Baneslayer? It's 2 card drawing Baneslayers. Hello. Oh, they didn't even let me play the second one? Have you seen Arn Birch's build of Monored? Let me take a look. Phoenix. Reveler. Yeah, it looks reasonable. I do want to try Phoenix as well. I do like Scorch Spitter though. I think Scorch Spitter definitely has place in the deck because it's a 1-mana card. The deck really needs to start with a 1-drop. But if I would cut something, I would just cut like 1 Cleave, 1 Torbran, 1 Shock. Like you can definitely put all of those cards in the deck. You don't need to play 4 Cleave. Basically, whenever a new set comes out, the way I try to approach like deck building is I just put like all 2-offs in my deck. I just like play 2 Phoenixes, 2 Cleaves, 2 Torbran, 2 of everything, and then I just see how they perform. I probably don't have enough answers for this. I put 4 of those into my sideboard thinking everybody's going to be playing mono red and mono black, but there are other aggro decks. I should just have like 3 of those and like 2 Glass Caskets or something. I guess we have the Birth that's really good against a deck like this. But being able to only bring in 1 card is not great. Oh, I should just board out the Vetoes. Maybe I need Narset, because Narset finds Wrath. It's not great, but this is also pretty slow. I guess it finds me Wrath. No, this is pretty bad. I think Narset might actually be better. No. No. Borrower to stop tempo. This is exactly the matchup where you do not want Borrower. Because you're just losing cards for no real value. Borrower is great against decks like Team of Reclamation, the Mirror, something like Fires, because they have all 4 and 5 mana cards, right? If I play Borrower here, I'm gonna bounce my opponent's Healer's Hawk, pay 1 card to do that, and they will replay the Healer's Hawk for 1. So I lose. It's a negative exchange for me in regards to mana and in regards to cards. So make sure that's gonna get Glass Casket. Yeah, I should have more of those in my sideboard. You can edit your deck mid-round. Yeah, I should probably do that. Cleave is the reason to play the deck? Oh, really? I guess. Don't underestimate the Cleave. But Cleave is also better if you have a lot of cheap creatures. I'll take 2 a turn. If I had more cards in my sideboard for this matchup, I would probably board out the Fairy. Yeah, it's way too early in the format. People are just gonna have random cards in their decks. Including me. I kind of just want to discard both the fairies. Like, it's not going to do anything against this guy anyway. I guess I get the fairy plus. So I could discard the fairy and land. I don't want land. If I'm taking 2 a turn, that's great for me. At some point I'm going to draw the Birth of Meletis. That makes me a wall, gives me a land. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a very strong standard contender. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of those decks at Worlds, because the people at Worlds are like all very skilled players, and they, like, the very skilled players sometimes tend to lean towards control decks like that if they're very strong. The game goes on for a long time, so there's like plenty of opportunities to make mistakes and everything. But the players at Worlds are all like amazing players, so they definitely won't be afraid of playing a control deck. I think I discard the Banishing Light. Is Worlds the first big standard event? I think so, yeah. Thirst also makes this deck so much better, because now you can draw 3 cards for 3 mana instead of 2 cards for 4. Do I care about this? Especially now that I'm gonna make a wall. What can they play if I absorb this? I don't care. I don't know. You have your deck sauce. I'm just gonna find Wrath and eventually Wrath. They announced draft 2. Did they really? How does it work? Are they drafting on Arena? Is it finally on? I saw that they like in some of the state of Arena or something, they announced that they're working on like even cube drafts in Arena. So that'd be kind of cool if they already have that ready. Still don't have Wrath. I could just play Dream Trawler. Fuck it, just play this. Like, what's the worst that can happen? They play a Johnny or something? I can Banishing Light. Yeah, whatever, I'll play this guy. They haven't specified how they're doing Worlds yet. I know that people have been like overreacting to some article that said like it's gonna be all standard and that's really bad or whatever. I don't know where people get that information, but SCG Richmond Classic. Oh yeah, there's SCG next weekend actually. No, that's Pioneer. It's not standard. Elspeth is good only with more borrowers and Narsets. Elspeth is not good in blue-white control because it goes minus, minus, minus. It just dies. It makes 1/1 tokens and then it dies. How does anybody beat a Dream Trawler? They kind of just don't. You kind of just don't. So they can gift the fairy protection with the Alseid. That way I don't even gain life. They can also block with Healer's Hawk. I don't know, I'm just gonna attack. Oh, it's only creatures and enchantments, you're right, you're right. It doesn't actually protect the fairy, but they can block with the Healer's Hawk and protect that. But then I'm just banishing like the Gideon. They're really giving this a lot of thought, considering I have like 10 cards in hand and this thing in play. There's no way that I can still win. Oh, they didn't even protect the flyer. Alright, let me scry. I'll probably even keep plants. I'll probably just keep anything right now. Yeah, sure. Hand 3 Healer's Hawks confirmed? Probably. I've been pleasantly surprised with Elspeth as a one-of in Esper Hero. In Esper Hero, that's a different story, because your deck is playing a lot of creatures, and in that deck it could make sense. Playing Esper Hero, playing Elspeth in this makes absolutely no sense. In Esper Hero, sure, you're gonna have a lot of tokens and a lot of creatures that, you know, if you pump them, give them flying or whatever it does, then that actually makes sense. But here, the 1/1s are just actually useless. I wonder if I never play another spell, if I still win the game. Sure. Just keep bouncing with the fairy. It's not gonna work against the Alseid. But I'm still gonna do it, because otherwise I'm just discarding cards, but it doesn't really do much. Do. Yep, you got it. Elspeth Conquers Death. You don't like it? No. If you look at the list, that card just doesn't do anything. I will counter that though. Hot take, a card can be good without going in every deck that plays its colors, yeah. The fairy dies, the fairy dies. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to make this as fast as possible, but our opponent's just not giving up. Alright, second trawler might prompt the concession maybe? Also there's double triggers, right? Oh, it's just one. Okay, never mind. You do get double the pump trigger though. Dylan is a fighter. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's an event where you only can take one loss. Yeah, that's fine. We can just kill the Gideon next turn by attacking, so. Oh, they just get their guy back? Alright. You got it. You got it, bro. We got the Dream Trawler. We didn't even find Wrath yet in the first 30 cards, and it's still not even close. I'll just cast this. There's the Wrath. That's a lot of triggers. It's funny how quickly you kill with the trawlers as well. I have 9 mana. Sure. They take 12. Do I play Omen? I think I play Omen. I just want to kill them as fast as possible. That's 2 more triggers. That's 4 more damage. No, yes. Oh, 2 more damage. Never mind. That's 14. That's quite a bit of damage. We have 7. I just hold up the 2 absorbs. Yeah, I'll just discard. I guess Wrath is not happening this game. Land, sure. What about Time Wipe? You might want to play some combination of Time Wipe and and Sky, or Shadow the Sky. Dungeon entire deck. Yeah, you're right. We only have 24 cards left. We have 45 life. Yeah, I'm not even gonna block. I'm not gonna bother with blocking. It just takes too much time. Dylan sure does not want to concede. Oh, I should have bounced with the fairy to draw. Actually, no, that still doesn't kill them, so it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, I really should, at this point, I really should be worried about decking myself. Oh, cast something. Let's get rid of that guy. Let's get rid of that guy. Pretty sure Bouncing Omen was lethal. Yeah, probably. Maybe that will make them scoop. Alright, nice. Three wins. Yeah, if I have the temple to scry, I'm keeping this every time. I really like the Birth of Meletis in this deck, because it's a nice turn 2 play. Like, on turn 2 you don't really have a lot of to do with your mana. So being able to just, like, play something that gets you a land and a wall is really important. Yeah, and Scryland is definitely, like... This deck really, really, really welcomes the Scryland. Oh, yeah, I'll keep another one. I don't have anything for turn 2 anyway, so I'll just play this Scryland. Oh, Monored, hello. Well, glad to have this Shatter the Sky then. Now we just need all lands. We just need the top of our deck to be 3 lands in a row. So we can go Banishing Light, Shatter, Shatter, Dream Trawler, hello. Actually, I might not even play the Banishing Light here. Do I play Banishing Light? What's the worst that can happen? They play Annex? Yeah, I guess I'll just counter something. Or draw cards and play Wrath. Legion War Boss. Sure. I just need a land. Yeah. This seems a lot like Cavalcade. Really need to find more lands. I can't afford to play this though. I have to pass. I have to counter like Torbrand or something. Actually, maybe not. If I bounce this, then they can't really deal a lot of damage next turn. Pretty MTG, thanks. Oh fuck, I clicked on. Damn. Thanks for thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. If you guys want to go see some standard action, you should check Pretty as well. Welcome to the stream. We're playing the Metagame Challenge with Blue White, and we're currently 3-0. We played. This is the third one. We played Mono Red. We went 4-1 into. Actually, did I just rev that? No, I'll absorb it. I want to keep Wrath. Actually, yeah, I should have. Probably shouldn't have done that. Jeff Hoogland with the fat raid. Wow, everybody's just raiding me now. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, everyone, as well. From Jeff stream. Still playing, we're still playing the Metagame Challenge. This is the third one we play. We played one with Mono-Red, went 4-1. Played one with Blue-Eyed, went 0-1 because we lost to Mono Black, aggro. And this is the third one, and we're currently 3-0. Kind of want to bounce my Omen. I don't really care about this thing. I just want to get more cards and just play this Dream Trawler. All right, nice. That's a really cool interaction, by the way. Just being able to do this is really nice. What did Jeff play over on his stream? Was it Standard? Was it Pioneer? Because I'm probably going to play Pioneer a little bit later, so if you guys are interested in that, that will also happen here. One Pioneer and 3 Standards. How do you set the follower? Oh, here. Okay, now everybody can even comment in the chat, because I had the 5-minute rule because we were getting some like bot thing, some bot spam, some Russian bot spam. Now everybody can chat. Freedom. Thirst, probably not. Lent, I think I'll take. Actually, maybe not. Actually, maybe I just do keep both. Yeah, I'll take both. So I can go Wrath and still have mana for Thirst so that I can find whatever. Actually, no. I should do it. Yeah, I should. Never mind. Yeah, this is fine. We can do it at instant speed, so this is okay. Russian bot spam. Standard was green-white enchantment, Salty Control, red aggro. What did you guys play in Pioneer? Because I need to break Pioneer for PT Brussels. Hey Pumpfist, good to see you. Peeling Dream Trawler. Dream Trawler is great. It is gas. It is the best card in this deck. It just makes the deck work completely differently than it worked before. Like before, you just had to kill everybody with. You had to kill everybody with Brazen Borrowers, which took a really long time, and the land that makes 1/1 tokens. Now you can just play a cheaper Wrath and just get everybody with this without having to play like awkward win conditions. Yeah, you got it. No. The win conditions in Blue-Eyed were good if you were like Andrew Cunha or Stan Sivka, or like the people that actually enjoy playing these games where the game just takes 35 turns. I think Cunha actually just loves playing Magic where just he doesn't have win conditions in his deck except for like maybe one mill land or one, you know, millstone or something. So just like getting to play with the deck with Planar Cleansing and Borrowers was actually something they probably enjoyed. The deck was really good too, but it was not for everybody. So this thing comes in, this thing comes in, this comes in. Thirst is a little too can be a little too slow in this matchup. Veto is probably bad, even though it counters Frenzy. But for Frenzy we have Banishing Light, so that's not too bad. This is definitely too slow. These are all great. Absorb can also be a little slow. I'll just board out like one Omen. Oh, Teferi is bad. Teferi is just too bad actually. Yeah, Teferi is just the worst by a lot. Yeah, this looks reasonable. Veto counters Cavalcade. We're not sure if they are actually Cavalcade. They might be playing the 1/1 guy, the 1/1 Haze guy for Robber of the Rich, because it's another rogue. But it would make sense for them to have Cavalcade, I guess. Yeah, maybe I could have got... I could have got like a Thirst and like an Omen and just keep 2 Vetoes maybe? I'm not sure. This is really cool. I really like that card. Yeah, let's do this now. I don't want them to untap with Steamkin. I'll keep another land, I think. It's a cleave deck? Well, the one we played was a cleave deck. But this could easily be a Cavalcade deck. Shock light up the stage? You like to see that. Shock is not something you should keep in your deck against a blue-white control deck, by the way. Now they're forced to play this next turn. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash? Jesus, really? This is why I don't even read the news, because this is just like... It's just like a tragedy after tragedy. Like watching... Yeah, wow, he really did. Holy shit. That sucks, man. I guess we're just banishing lighting this. Yeah. We just need to stay alive as long as possible and as much life, and then just play Dream Trawlers. You played another one? What does that mean for me? I can find this way I can find another Devour Decree. Either Gust is fine too. I'm just discarding Tool. Oh, actually, am I discarding 2 lands? I kind of want the Omen. If they don't play anything too crazy, I kind of want to be able to play the Omen. But no, I'll just discard the Omen. I'll just go Either Gust on this, and then I'll just play my Dream Trawler. Sure. I think Omen was better there. Digs for 3. Oh, you mean instead of playing this? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how we can really lose this game. I'm still gonna play this, I think. I'm not even gonna hold up the mana for Absorb. Is that wrong? Maybe it is wrong. Yeah, I'll play it a turn later. Just because I can play Thirst and Absorb, I'll just wait 1 more turn. This seems like something that could potentially, like, they can go like Chandra, make tokens, deal 1,000,000 damage. It's probably better to get rid of this guy. I'll just discard these 2 things. I like how the auto tapper just values this over anything. Did you invent this pile of cards, or is that a list from someone else? I'm pretty sure it's a list from somebody else. I think the first time I saw this was Channel Fireball sends you this, like, if you're like subscribed to their newsletter or something, which is cool because you get to see all the daily deals that they have. This is how I buy my cube stuff. But if you're subscribed to the email, sometimes you get like emails with like, it's from Luis and it just says like, hey, there's a cool list, there's a cool deck in Standard. I'm pretty sure the email had this list like 5 days ago. Yay. 4-0. I think a friend of mine used this list to do well in the standard challenge in Magic Online yesterday. I had like, my sideboard is a little random. Speaking of which, I think we want the one glass casket, just so we can board it against other decks. I'll just have only 3 decree. Didn't even wait for the second trawler to concede. I mean, that was a nice thing from our opponent. Let me actually look at that. On the play, I think that's fine. Birth of Meletis. 22nd of January is the list from Luis. The deck has 1 banishing. Okay, it's a little different. He has what, like 1 Heliod's intervention. He only has 1 banishing light, but it's pretty much it basically has the same idea. Dream Trawler is a fair magic card. I like that it's costed at 6 at least. Have you played any Naya? I have not played Naya, no. I've gotten to 7 wins in standard Metagame Challenge several times. It's clever mythic farther fast. That's kind of cool. If you want to post your list in the chat, you can do that. Oh, mono green aggro. I like it. I like it. Yeah, let's play this. I really like this card. I wish it would work the other way around, I guess. It would first put a wall into play and then you would find a land. Because you kind of just want to start blocking as soon as possible. Love Struck Beast, you got it, bro. So this is interesting. I want to put the Fairy in play, but I kind of also want to be able to shatter the Sky next turn, but maybe I don't really need to even. Do I bounce my Birth? Do I just the Fairy plus? I have so many options. I think I bounce my Birth. Or do I even play the Fairy? I don't really know. I would have to play more to know exactly what the best play is every time. I'll just bounce this. It's like another wall. It's gonna let me stay alive for so long. I'm assuming we will start seeing a lot of mirror matches with blue-white being this good. What is the good mirror breaker? I mean, Dispute is really good. Like, if you're trying to resolve 6 mana cards against Mystica Dispute that says 1 mana counter your thing, that is a big difference. Obviously, this is going to be a huge thing. Whoever has the Fairy in play. Then, in turn, that means whoever has Banishing Light for their opponent's Teferi, and then whoever has Brazen Borrower. So Brazen Borrower is going to be the best card in the mirror, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I shouldn't block that, should I? Oh no, this is attacking me, yeah. I think Brazen Borrower is definitely the best card for the mirror. Hey, Varshavka. Tulsa tabs Dream Trawler all day. Yeah. You have to pay a lot of mana for it. And Tassa in the control mirror doesn't seem to be doing all that much. Oh, they don't have a land? Did I just Wrath? I don't think so. I just absorb. I'll keep lands at this point. Actually, no, I have this. I should have bottomed that. That was stupid. You got it, bro. I don't even want to play this because I'm just gonna have to discard so many cards. I guess I probably do shatter now. I should have thought about that better. I should have kept the Challange. Should have just discarded a veto. I don't know why I'm keeping it. I was afraid of like Nissa, but they have 2 lands in play. And I have Banishing Light. Lost Trick Bees, sure. Yeah, I should have definitely kept this Cryland last turn. Yeah, I'll counter that guy probably. Now I just play Dream Trawler and we win. Is Dream Trawler better than Tassa? How much is Dream Trawler right now, by the way? Sure. Dream Trawler. $4. More like $3. It's 80 cents on market. Yeah, you should probably go get your Dream Trawlers now. I don't even know why I'm doing this before I attack. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Not anymore. Is Dream Trawler definitely has to be the most underrated card of the set compared to what it's gonna end up being towards the end of the format. You have a 5/5. Oh wait, no, I would have countered that. I thought it was the 5/5. God damn it. Sure. I would have definitely vetoed that. I don't think I care about this. Oh, there's a list, thanks. I'll take a look at it after I finish this game. Escape the Wilds, Questing Beast, Elspeth, Elder, Domray, Bonecrusher. I do like Bronzehide Lion. I think that card's gonna end up being really cool. I think I want both of these cards. Gilded Goose, huh? So let's start with this. I can play a land, I can play Teferi. Probably bounce the 5/5.
You show remorse. I'll trust me. I have a plan.
Lovestruck Beast. Shouldn't you play... I guess you only have 2 adventures. I mean, do you really need to splash for... Yeah, I guess you gotta do. So they have Vivian. I wonder how many... If I should keep any of these after sideboard? Probably not, though. So you told me last time Challange is best for selling cards in Czech Republic. As I look at it, selling it for 50 euros when they're selling it for 100. I mean, I don't know what prices they have for every card. Like, they're selling 15,000 cards. What do you want me to tell you? Obviously, prices are different in like every part of the world. That's why people trade cards. That's why they travel to Grand Prix and everything. Like sometimes you can go to the US and buy, you know, dual lands from Revised and everything, and then bring them to Europe, and they're more expensive here, for example. Like prices are obviously going to be different, slightly different everywhere. Glass Caskets seems good. None of the other stuff does anything. So it's just Veto that's kind of awkward. I guess this thing is pretty expensive. Teferi's pretty bad against Questing Beast. I guess this does find me Wrath. Have you faced Cynic Ramp with this? No. I was like, wait, how did we end up going to 5? What just happened? I think I ditched Dream Trawler. I kind of want to keep both Wrath. And I can shuffle my deck, so it doesn't matter. That was really weird. It was like, wait, why am I getting 5 cards now? What is going on here? Old mulligan rules, but this is even worse than that. You just go from 7 to 5. Dream Trawler, $3.75. CFB. And they have some like, it's probably like 10% cheaper. Oh, nice, that's a good one. How do I find our content on Channel Fireball? You go to article. I'll help you. It might be here. Hopefully this link works because they think they changed something. Yeah, you can find it here. They're not going to want to see this. This card is really cool. I really like it. So I don't want them to draw a card from Shatter, but it might be better to just save the absorb anyway. That's a really weird spot. They'll draw 2. I don't think you draw 2. You can only draw 1. Yeah, I'll absorb it. I don't want them to like play Nissa or something on 5. Like I don't want them to like draw a land from. I guess they wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know. You only draw 1 card. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card. It's not for every 4 power. You draw just 1 if you have 1. What is the reason for no Fumbled Passage? You don't really want tap lands. I mean, you could play some. It's not horrible or anything. What Theros card disappointed you the most so far? Definitely Uro, because that card does absolutely nothing. I hate that when this does the weird effect on the screen, you don't actually see if it's attacking or not, or what is happening under this giant cloud. Do we shatter this? Do we Banishing Light it? I kind of want to keep Banishing Light for a Planeswalker. That could go wrong if I... Well, I'm at 9? Didn't even realize that. I don't want to play Shatter and let them draw. I kind of want to play the Banishing Light. I'll let them draw. That was the main reason for Absorb. I still wouldn't be able to counter it though. Does Mono Green even play Planeswalkers? They had Vivian game 1. There it is. Now we have Thirst into Banishing Light.
And I'm coming for you next.
Or Dream Trawler if we draw land. Oh, this is not an enchantment? That is quite a big difference actually. So I have to discard Casket and Temple. That is a little awkward. I think the right combination of Wrath effects is gonna... Oh, fuck. Is gonna end up being... like 3 Shatter, 2 Time Wipe. Maybe. Sure. It doesn't get indestructible, it's just hexproof. Yeah, I'll go to 1. Well, I can try to outraise them, kinda. Yeah, I just need to find Oblivion or Banishing Light. Well, let's start by attacking. Other Gust, yeah, I'm definitely playing this then. Because then I can go Birth, Gust, yeah. Clutter Cleansing is bad when it removes Banishing Light. You were definitely right. Line. I'm discarding the Fairy and land. Or 2 lands, actually. Because I get land from the Birth. Yeah, I'm discarding 2 lands. They take 8. Go back to 9. This is sweet. Now I played this thing. Get a plains. Hopefully there's enough plains in my deck. Yeah. And I think I just pass. Just gain 8. No big deal. What do we put back on top? The Yorvo, right? Yeah. What cards are good, important in main board, sideboard for mono red mirror matchups at the moment? Removal and Planeswalkers and Frenzy. You just want to be able to go removal, 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 Frenzy. You can bounce Yorvo with the Fairy. I guess I'll end up doing, yeah. It's gonna end up being the same thing because I'll bounce one and I shouldn't be auto passing. I will discard. Sure.
This'll be fun to watch.
Stand by and watch. I've got time.
Vanishing Light, hello. I guess I should attack first. Oh, I can kill this? Yeah, I probably want to kill that. Actually, I can just kill them. I need to find another spell that draws me a card. I can just use the Banishing Light of the Vivian. I can just keep Banishing Light as an answer for Questing Beast. I'll just go with this, I guess. It just kills it for free. This also gains me life. This guy's so busted. What the hell? Oh. Don't we bounce our own Vanishing Light here? I mean, that still ends up with... They still end up with 1 card in play. Have you run into any difficulties with your deck versus Sorcerer Spyglass? With this deck? No. I mean, this doesn't care about Spyglass. And if they shut off the Fairy, yeah. Or a Scryland or something, yeah. I don't think you would bring in Spyglass against this. 5-0. Oh, it stops the hexproof ability? No, you still... I don't think that's... I don't think that's worth it. Ham dog. Alright, dog. What you got there? I mean, maybe if your deck has, like, I don't know. I can see it, but I don't think it would be too great. I don't think I want more lands when I have this. Forest Go, that's probably Ram. Maybe I should have played Temple. I kind of want to find counters. Having an 0-4 in play does nothing for me. We're just gonna keep Grandest Event, farm back wildcards. I'll probably play one more with like the Reclamation deck, and then I have to play Pioneer because the PT is coming up. Yeah, this is Ram for sure. I wonder if I ever Banishing like this thing. Just so they don't ram to Nissa too fast. Feels kind of bad though. Maybe I should just save it for Nissa. Can you do this at instant speed? How does this work? Activate it only during your turn. What do you guys think? We save it for Nissa or we do it now? They mulliganed. So they're kind of lower on resources than normal. Kind of want to scry though. I'll play the Temple. Do you see anyone bringing Shadow Spear to sideboard against Trawler? No. That's interesting though. Uro, you got it. A glorified explorer. Okay, that counters something, but only if I have an untapped land in play as well. I think I need to play an untapped land. Oh wait, no, this is... I'm dumb. It's double X. I can counter Nissa anyway. Yeah, I should have played my Scryline, obviously. I keep forgetting that the counter spell is double X. Yeah, that we have to counter. Yeah, that was stupid. This is why, like, you know, we play before tournaments. Yeah, I would have been able to scry this to the bottom. Actually, now I... Oh, well, now I can even play the castle because I don't have an island in play. That's super awkward. It's also awkward if we keep drawing these lands. Wall should be able to attack this in a message. It's kind of like, why do some creatures... Like, why are they even walls? Why is it not just an 0-4? I get it when it's a wall that... It's like a 3-5 and you don't want to make it too good. You just make it a wall. Dude, can we, like, maybe not draw any more lands? What the hell? I can't play this untapped? I guess I played this rather than the cast. No, I played the castle now. If I draw another Scryline, I want to be able to play the Scryline next turn. I don't think I'm Banishing Light the Hydroid. I think I need to keep Banishing Light for Nissa. I don't care if I take 4 here. Yeah, let's play this. They don't want Hylar to become busted. Maybe. I guess maybe it's just some kind of like flavor thing. Oh, this thing is very real against... Actually, I should have Banishing Lit this. Because they can... If I get rid of Nissa, they can just Blast Zone away my Banishing Light. Sure. Yeah, I should have definitely done that. That was bad. Now I'm gonna take 8 damage for no reason. That's actually very relevant. That was bad. Should have definitely done that. I just didn't look at their lines. Thus's intermission doesn't deserve more 2 or 3 spots. It's really expensive. I don't think you need it. Yeah, we're just gonna lose because I think we literally drew a land every turn of the game except for maybe 1 turn, including like scrying lands on the bottom. Yeah, no, like the fairy doesn't do anything right now. I guess it does with the banishing light. Actually, it's not. That's actually kind of nice. Like now I have to get rid of Tamio though. That sucks. Yeah, imagine if this was in play on Hydroid. Now I would play Teferi. I would bounce the banishing like back to my hand. I would get rid of Tamio. I would still be at 22, and there would I would basically not be able to lose anymore. I should just concede now, probably. There's no way I can win this game anymore. Give them the cards I have. If I light Graces and bounce it, then they just get it back with the Tamio. That sucks. I have to do it here.
Right on schedule. This might be a bad idea.
With 3 trawlers, I should have 26 lands. Yeah. I mean, this deck plays the Birth of Meletis. I don't actually know how many lands are in this deck. I think it would be around 26 though, yeah. I mean, if all they do is just play a bunch of creatures, I'll be able to kill that next turn. I mean, the deck. Oh my god, that's a good one. I mean, Teferi is still gonna be able to survive, but that's a good one. They animate the one with the enchantment on it. That's strange.
Stop that now.
Just on time.
I've got it.
Don't forget I can wrath their. I mean, they can also just put an extra counter on their blast zone now, untap it with Nissa, and kill my banishing, like, get back to Tamio. I can never win this game anymore. Absolutely no. Oh, I should have done that in there. Yeah, I should have done that at the beginning of attackers. Well, too bad. Given that I'm dead anyway, I'm just gonna concede. I'm never gonna win this game. They can put a third counter in the blast zone, get rid of these two, put Tamio back into play, and they have Nissa, Tamio, and a million lands, and they can get back Hydroid, draw a million cards. I will never win this game in a million years. This is kind of weird in that matchup, but it does block the 3/3 Nissa lands. It's not that bad. This is good. This, I guess, prevents them from drawing cards from Hydroid, so that might not be too bad. I wonder how many cards like that should I have? And how many cards like Dispute should I have? Probably don't want too many Wrath effects. This is probably too bad. I think this card is just too slow. Also, especially if they bring in Dispute, that just gets too bad. I think I should have Fort the Ferry though. I don't know. Just gonna have a lot of counters. You need Strip Mine? I don't know if you would you play Strip Mine in a blue-white control deck in this format? Like when you play Absorb. It's not that easy. Oh my god, they have Dispute for sure, which means that I'm not gonna be able to resolve my Narset. I have to wait one more turn, but then I can veto. Do I just go for the no? They got prior. They have Dispute for sure. I just have to pass. Did you hear the news about Kobe? Yeah, it said. I mean, to be fair, it's not, you know, it's not any more sad than that happening to somebody else. It's sad when that just dies to anybody, but he was just a more well-known person. Obviously it sucks when that happens. I might actually just counter this. I don't want them to play a land and counter my Narset here. Or just even get an extra land into play so that they can play Nissa next turn. Give me another Dispute. I don't want this, I don't want this. JT Donuts, thanks for using your Twitch Prime sub in this glorious way. Great choice. Did I keep Thirst? I guess. Nice card, buddy. Alright, let me get another one from this. Absorb seems good. Land and pass. Actually, I should have probably should I have Teferied, given that I have veto for... Yeah, I should have probably Teferied. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. That's a good one. At least I know what I'm gonna use my Banishing Light on. It says, yeah, it says it can be countered. it doesn't mean that you can't absorb it. You're still gonna gain 3 life. There are situations where you absorb like Urza's Rage, but this is not one of them. For example, if you're at 5 life, your opponent plays Ceratops, and you have Absorb in your hand, and you're winning with Dream Trawler next turn or in some other way, you should absorb it because you're still gonna gain 3. Thoughts on Ashiok's Razor? I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if I discard these. I probably do. These are just too slow. They're just gonna play Nissa, but I have the veto actually. Yeah, I should have kept one of them. Which one? This one. Actually, no, I should have played Castle. Now they can just resolve like a Hydroid. Oh wow, they just don't have anything? Oh, they want to do this on 3, I see. Yep. Maybe I should have played the Fairy and bounce my Omen. Just so I do something productive that turn. I go to 15, yeah. This is a really big problem. Like, if people start playing that, you have to put the tapper guys that you can adventure kill a creature with power 5 or more into your deck. Just so you have some more answers. I'm looking for Banishing Light now, I guess. Do I want the land? I'm gonna play Teferi. They're gonna play Dispute. I actually kind of need a land.
I know my responsibility. Let's try this.
Giant Killer seems like a way it could be to tap Dream Trawler every turn in the mirror. You would probably bring it in, maybe, but it can just be bounced by Teferi and everything too. I love that they have to attack Teferi. This is gonna give me so much time. Elspeth converts that beats Shifting Ceratops. See, now that's finally a good reason to maybe bring that card out of the sideboard or something. That's finally a good you know, comment or a good idea. Bouncing it just means you can kill their trawler. I don't understand. Hydroid, keep 1 mana to counter my veto, to counter my something. Wait, what? That's awkward. I guess they want to counter my Omen. Do I keep both for... I keep both, I think. Bam. Actually, I should have started with the fairy. Why didn't I do that? So that I can counter something with absorb? Yeah, that's probably why. Actually, well, absorb does nothing anyway, given that they have dispute. They're just telegraphing having dispute. So I'm not sure if this was... I should have probably started with the fairy. But then they make me pay 3. Sure, you got this. So they finally have 5 extra cards to remove, yeah. I need to find out the Narset. Narset is great in this matchup. I think I will absorb that. I mean, I can just bounce it with the fairy. I don't really care about it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I can go to fairy, pay, absorb. Do you think this deck without the fairy would be too terrible? No, I think it would actually be okay. We're 5-0. I don't know what to do with this. I don't really care about that too much. But I kind of wanted to fairy my own Omen. I don't want to let them draw too many. I'll absorb. They're going to dispute. I'm going to counter the dispute. I have too many cards in hand anyway that I can't use. So it's fine. They might have another dispute, but even then it's fine. I'll just play my Teferi, bounce the Uro. This is the most overrated card from the entire set. Hey, that's a good one. Oh wait, they played another dispute? They did. They really did. Actually, I should start with... No, I should start with this.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
I have practiced it and I have just the trick for this.
So Shatter is another answer to another 5 power guy that I can counter. The fairy, yeah, I'll take this. That's why running at the fairy last turn before I played Wrath would have been kind of not bad. How about no? How about a magic trick? I'm gonna need to find Trawler soon too. We're 30 cards deep. They definitely have tools to beat you. But Narset is great. Love... I guess I'm not drawing these 4 cards, so it's not that bad.
Here goes nothing.
I move one trawler down. Sure. I mean, I have two more trawlers. It's not the end of the world. Looks like they boarded out all their ramp and they're just playing like Uro control. Kind of sucks that I'm not gonna be able to use my thing. But I might just do it in my upkeep. Actually, I can just use Omen. Well, not anymore. Can I counter that? Can I afford to do that? Or do I just Banishing Light it? Oh, they milled their... Oh, yeah. Good order. Good order, bro. Oh, they milled 2? Nice. Wait, no. It just changed the order. I see. Kind of want both of those cards, I think. So what happens next turn? I go I have 9 mana. So I go Banishing Light. Maybe I just do it like this. The reason to play Narset out of the sideboard is because it stops cards like Uro and Hydroid. That's the reason. There's no Narset in the main deck. It's basically, and like, Chemisters, it's either Chemisters or Thirst for Meaning. I think Thirst is significantly better.
That's more like it.
This matchup with a sideboard seems hard. I mean, it seems hard, yeah. It seems pretty hard. I mean, game 1 we just never drew. They have another one? Was that the last one? One... Oh wait, one got... We exiled one, but it got... Okay, yeah, I see what happened. Sure. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Now they can play... One of these 2 cards is a Hydroid. Yeah, that is kind of a problem. Right now, I don't have the deck built to have answers for those, other than Banishing Light. So there should be Giant Killers in the sideboard. I think I have to play Shadow the Sky. They're gonna let them cast something, but that's okay. If they play like Tamio or something, I'm super screwed. I guess I can just stop in my upkeep in case I want to do something. Why not play Conqueror's Death? And why do you want to play Conqueror's Death? Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana, so I can't play it without leaving myself open to absorb. Leaving myself open to them resolving something. Do you have a good red deck wins list? I played one metagame challenge with a mono red list before. I thought the list was decent, but I'm not convinced that's the way it should be built. I think I have to bounce this with the fairy. Oh, that was my upkeep, yeah. I want to keep the fairy though. The fairy's gas. Yeah, I don't think I can.
I'll protect you.
I think I still wait one more turn. Actually, maybe I should have just played it. Like, what can they resolve? I guess Tamio. Tamio is the one that would be too broken here. Maybe like they milled Agent. Yeah, cards like that would be very powerful. Did it have NX and New Phoenix? It had NX. NX was very, very good. Definitely didn't have Phoenix. But it's something that I'm willing to try. They're just playing this for 3 from their hand, right? So they're just gaining 3 life. Okay. It's not Ceratops I'm worried about. I'm worried about Tamio. Sure. That's not a very big Hydroid, is it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 mana, so I'm only gonna be able to keep up 1 counter. This is flying. I don't even want to counter that, but then I can't attack with the Dream Trawler. I kind of have to counter it actually. Puts a card in their graveyard so they can resolve row. How much do I care about this? Maybe I should just wait for Banishing Light. I have 2 more Banishing Lights in my deck. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can just start by scrying. Mystical Dispute. Both of those suck. I don't really want to counter that. Card just does nothing. I'll take Banishing Light. Oh wow, we have 12 minutes left? Yikes. Should start playing faster. They have 16 minutes. I have 12. So it is on me. But I think we kind of have the game locked up. Although we only have 24 cards left. But I think that should be okay. Narset has just been destroying them this game. I think I'm gonna keep this in play in case I draw the Teferi now, but I'm not sure. Why wouldn't you just play it in your own... Oh, I see. Never mind. Bad comment. How many Teferis do I have? I used 2, so I have 2 Teferis left. Or 1. I think I might have boarded out 1. Yeah, Teferi would be kind of great here, because I can Teferi bounce my Banishing Light. This comes back as a 0/0 and dies. Do you think there's some standard historic deck around Underworld Breach? Not sure. This I have to counter, because otherwise it's going to put a lot of stuff in their graveyard. Yep. That might have been my last absorb. Yeah, it was. It's actually kind of a big deal. Oh, I don't think I want to scry. Drawing veto. Oh, now I know everything that I have on the top of my deck. I know the second trawler. Oh, the Theory. No, don't pass, don't pass, don't pass, don't pass. No, why did it pass? How many matches you win today? We're 5-0 now, and we went like 1-1 in the first one. Sure. Yeah, I have to actually start winning fast now. So I'm not even gonna scry. I think I'm gonna make a 1-1 so I can chump this. Actually, no, I should still scry first. Because I might just bounce. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should have made a 1-1 so I can attack faster, actually. That should have probably been my play. So I think I bounced my O-ring. I can also just bounce this, but I don't want to do that again. Yeah, I'll bounce my O-ring.
Let's try this.
I'll just exile. Actually, yeah, I'll exile this because I don't want them to possibly kill my guy or whatever. I'll just start attacking. Now they should just be dead. I have 14 cards left. Yep, you got it. Is Bloid better than Esper? I have no idea.
Don't worry, I got this.
Or already played Alliance? Yeah. I could play another Troller, but it doesn't matter. Who did you guys vote for as a MTG World Champion? I voted for Paulo. I think Paulo is the best player in the world. Alright, we can make it the 1-1 here and just still 13 them. I kind of want to have Brazen Borrower now, given how this match went. But maybe that's just wrong. Maybe. I have 9 minutes left, so I kind of need to have some like ways to kill them fast. I think they messed up this game by playing Cavalier when they had the 5-4 on the top of their deck. They were just assuming I'm going to counter that. But instead they just milled their 5-4 and then that's why they lost, I think. I wonder if we should have some number of those just because it blocks the 5-4 for a turn. So this was good. This was okay. This was okay. This was okay. This was kind of okay. It's actually not that great, is it? It's kind of just to counter their own dispute. Maybe I shouldn't have that many disputes. Counters Stamio. Counters the stupid do nothing card. This thing. They had 4 disputes. Yeah, I'll just counter the put a line into play from your hand, draw a card thing with it. I'm not sure if I should have 4th Teferi. Omen has been pretty good. Maybe Teferi is still fine. When is World Championship? It is exact... No, it's not exactly. It's like 3 weeks from now. Alright. I'm not saying Elspeth Conqueror's Death is a bad card. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense in this deck. I don't think. It might be like a one-off sideboard card for like specific matchups where you need to answer like a specific card, but in general, I don't believe you really need to have that or anything. Yeah, you're right. That's definitely a good consideration. Ooh, they boarded this in, huh? Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's good though. This isn't really like a matchup where this is not a good, like in this deck, this is not a card that attacks very well. It blocks nicely, but as an attacker, it's a pretty bad attacker, especially against decks with like Teferi bouncing your token. Obviously, I don't have either Teferi or Banishing Light or Wrath or anything else. But that doesn't matter. Or like that doesn't mean it makes sense. Can I even do this? It means I have 1 less turn. Ugh. I'm so screwed. I need to find a line in this. I didn't feel like I could afford discarding the other cards. I'm just gonna lose this game though. I have to do this, which is super awkward. Like if I ever drew Teferi, I would just bounce this. This would never be able to attack. Now they're just gonna resolve Nissa or something and kill me with that. Oh man, this game was super frustrating. It looks like they outsmarted us by bringing in Lustrous Beast, but that card just does nothing against a deck with 4 Teferi bouncing your token. Especially when like it lines up exactly into Teferi, where you play this on turn 3, your opponent plays Teferi, bounces the 1/1, and this deck has no 1/1s in it. I agree it's a hard matchup, but the way we lost was kind of weird. Yeah, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. How many times can you play this event? As many times as you want. Think that means we went 5-1.